Morning students. In last class we saw what is a transversal, right? And we come to know that if two lines are parallel, we saw some properties. What are those? See here line P is a transversal. Yes or no? We have studied in this last class. Just I am revising here. If P is a transversal, okay, transversal means a line which intersect two lines at a distinct points is nothing but a transversal. Now see here, this line intersect at two different points here. Yes, at this point and this point. Therefore, this is, we are going to call it as a transversal. Now we are going to form here how much angle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 angles we are going to form. I told you that if L and M are two parallel lines, okay, if L and M are two parallel lines, I told some properties of that. What is that? If line L and line M are parallel and this line P is a transversal, we told that the corresponding angles are equal. Yes or no? The pair of corresponding angles are equal. So which are those? Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Yes or no? So corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. We have studied this. So which are the pair of corresponding angles? Angle 1 comma angle 5. Okay, these are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Corresponding angles are equal. So again we know that here alternate interior angles are equal. Now see which are the alternate interior angle here? Angle 3. Angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Angle 4 is equal to angle 5. We have studied that alternate interior angles are equal. Okay. Again we know that if two lines are parallel and P is a transversal, what we can tell that? The interior angle on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. It is angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. We have studied this. We also learned angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? Okay. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Okay. Now see here, with this we are going to solve, with this information we are going to solve exercise 5.2. Now you see what they are given in exercise 5.2. First questions here. State the property that is used in each of the following statements. We have to tell which property used here. Just I now explained you, right? Now see here, if A is parallel to B, if here A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. So which property this is? Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. It is nothing but what? Corresponding angles. Yes or no? Corresponding angles. Yes? Here A is parallel to B, they have given that. Then angle 1 is equal to angle 5. What is that? Corresponding angles. Now see here, if angle 4 is equal to angle 6, if angle 4 is equal to angle 6, then A is parallel to B. 4 is equal to angle 6. Which property this is? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Now see here, if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, then if angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, then A is parallel to B. Here A is parallel to B, angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Which property this is? Third one, interior angles. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Okay, this is about the first main. Okay, now we will see the second main. Now see in second main what they have given, we'll write the question here. In the adjoining figure, identify they are given the figure here. This is angle 4, 3, angle 2, angle 1. This is angle 8, 5, 7, 6. Okay. First they are given identify the pairs of corresponding angles. Okay. Second one, the pairs of alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angles. Third one, the pairs of interior angles, on the same side of the transversal. Okay, this is about the third one. One more question. Fourth one, the vertically opposite angles. Now see here, in the adjoining figure, identify. Now see here, this is the adjoining figure. Identify they have told. Now what we can identify, see here. Here A, B are the two lines. Okay. In the adjoining figure, identify the pairs of corresponding angle. Now see student, here A and B are two lines and a transversal. Okay. Now we know that here 8 angles are formed total. Okay, here 4, here 4. Okay, now they are told to find out the pair of corresponding angles. We have to find out here the pair of corresponding angles. See a solution. First one. So which are the pair of corresponding angles? Angle 4, angle 8. Corresponding angle, I told that one should be exterior and one should be interior, right? Angle 4, angle 8. Okay. Angle 1, angle 5. Angle 1, angle 5. Again angle 3, angle 7. Angle 3, angle 7. Angle 2, angle 6. These are the pair of corresponding angles. Okay. Now the pairs of alternate interior angles. Now tell me students, which are the pairs of alternate interior angles? It is angle 3, angle 3, angle 5. Angle 2, angle 8. These are the pairs of alternate interior angles. Now say the pairs of interior angle on the same side of the transversal. So which are the pair of interior angle on the same side of the transversal? See a third one. Angle 3, angle 8. Angle 3, angle 8. Angle 2, angle 5. Okay. Now fourth one, the vertically opposite angle. Which are the vertically opposite angle? Angle 4, angle 2. Angle 4, angle 2. Angle 1, angle 3. Angle 1, angle 3. Then angle 8, angle 6. Angle 8, angle 6. Okay. Again angle 5, angle 5, angle 7. So these are the vertically opposite angles. Now see one more time I will tell you. They told to find out the pair of corresponding angle. Which are the pair of corresponding angles here? Angle 4, angle 8, angle 1, angle 5, angle 3, angle 7, angle 2, angle 6. These are the pair of corresponding angles. Pair of alternate interior angle. It is angle 3, angle 5, angle 2, angle 8. These are the pair of alternate interior angles. The pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Which are those? Angle 3, angle 8, angle 2, angle 5. The vertically opposite angle. Angle 4, angle 2, angle 1, angle 3. Angle 8, angle 6, angle 5, angle 7. These are the vertically opposite angles. See here? This is about the second main. Now we are going to see the third one. Now see a third one they are given. In the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q. Find the unknown angles. Find the unknown angles. This is P, Q, given this is E, F, 125 degree, A, B, D, C. Now see here, what they given here students? In the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q. Find the unknown angles. Now we know that when two lines are parallel, okay, when two lines are parallel, okay, I will draw it neatly. Now see, we know that when two lines are parallel and there will be one transversal, okay, we know that the pair of corresponding angles are equal, number 1, and again the pair of alternate interior angles are equal, that is number 2, and number 3 is that interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. We know these 3 points, right? Now see here, in the adjoining figure, P is parallel to Q. These two are parallel lines. Find the unknown angles. Now see here students, clearly, here P is parallel to Q and this line intersect these two lines at two distinct points. Definitely this is nothing but a transversal. Now find the unknown angles. They told to find out angle E, angle F, angle A, angle B, angle D, angle C. We have to find out that. Now see your solution. Now look at here carefully. Okay, like this. Okay, only the half part I am drawing here. Now see here student, just see this part here. Close this part just to see here. So now see here how to find out E here. You tell me how to find out E. Something I told you that. Do you remember? Say which angle these two are. These two angles are, which angles we are going to call adjacent angle, right? If the sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree, that is nothing but a linear pair. Now see here carefully. This is nothing but we are going to form 180 degree. So what we can do? How we are going to find angle E? Angle E is equal to 180 degree minus 125 degree. Am I right? Okay. So these two will go into a adjacent angle. Adjacent angle means same vertex, same arm, and two arms are on the opposite. Two arms are on the either side of the common arm. Okay. Now see, definitely these are adjacent angle, and the adjacent angle, if the sum of the adjacent angle is 180 degree, that will going to form a linear pair, right? Now angle E is what? The full 180 minus 125 degree. What is that? 180 degree minus 125 degree. 10 minus 5 is 5. Here it will be 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. It will be 55 degree. Angle E is what? 55 degree. Okay, now see. Now angle E we got 55 degree. Now tell me clearly, what is angle F? Angle F will going to be a 55 degree because angle E and angle F are what here? Vertically opposite angle. Yes or no? Angle E is equal to angle F because vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. What is that? That is angle E is equal to angle F is equal to 55 degree. Okay. Angle F is nothing but what? 55 degree. Now tell me, here angle F is 55 degree. Then what about angle A? Now see here F and A are what here? Now see, these two are parallel line and this is a transversal. Angle F and angle A, which angles these are? alternate interior angle. We know that if these two lines are parallel and one transversal is there, alternate interior angles are what? Equal. So what we can tell here? Angle F is equal to angle A. Okay? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. We know that. Right? Now angle F is what? 55 degree, right? Therefore angle F, angle A is equal to 55 degree. Now see here, angle A is 55 degree, okay. Then what about angle D here? Now see, angle D will be 125 degree, yes or no? Because these two are which angles here? These two are corresponding angles. Angle D is what? Angle D is equal to 125 degree. Okay, because these two angles are corresponding angle. We know that corresponding angles are equal because these two lines are parallel here. Okay, now we got angle D is equal to 125 degree. Now what about angle C? Angle C is equal to what? 55 degree, yes or no? Angle A is equal to, angle C is equal to 55 degree. Which angle these are? Vertically opposite angle. We know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angle. Okay. Angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 55 degree. Now angle D we got 125 degree. What about angle B? Angle B is also 125 degree. Angle D is equal to, angle B is equal to 125 degree. The same reason, that is vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now we got, therefore what we can tell? Therefore, so what we can write here? Therefore angle E is equal to 55 degree. Angle F is equal to 55 degree. Angle A is equal to 55 degree. Angle D is equal to 125 degree. Okay. Angle B is equal to 125 degree and angle C is equal to 55 degree. Is it understood? This is about the third main. Now we are going to see the fourth main. Now see here, find the value of x in each of the following figures if L is parallel to M. See, if L is parallel to M, say this is the first figure. Okay, what they are told? If L is parallel to M, find the value of x they are told. We have to find out here the value of x. Now see here, the solution. I will draw the figure once again. Now see here L is parallel to M. If L is parallel to M, we have to find out here the value of x. Now we know that here two lines are there and this line is intersecting these two lines at two different points. Yes or no? Definitely this is a transversal. Now we have to find out the value of x here. To find out the value of x here, what I will do is, this angle I will take it as y. Okay. If these two lines are parallel means, if L is parallel to M, okay, if L is parallel to M and here T is a transversal means, definitely we know that what? Corresponding angles are equal. Yes or no? That is, angle Y is equal to 110 degree. Now say we got here Y is 110 degree. Okay. Now, how to find out AX value? Now see here, we know that this full angle is what? 180 degree. Yes or no? Why? See here line M is there, okay, and here ray is there. This full angle is nothing but 180 degree. Now see here, these two angles are going to adjacent angle. Okay, adjust. If this full angle is 180 degree, if the sum of two adjacent angle is 180 degree, definitely it's a linear pair. Yes or no? What we can tell about angle X? Angle X is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree. It will be a 70 degrees. Is it understood? Because of the linear pair, we find out the value of X. So this is about the fourth main. Now we are going to see the fifth question. Now see the fifth main. Okay, fifth main you can try by yourself. I will solve the sixth main. Okay. Say in the given figures, below, decide whether L is parallel to M. Okay. Now see here, this is line L and this is line M. Okay, and here N is there. Okay. Now this angle is 126 degree and this angle is 44 degree. Now see here, in the given figures below, decide whether L is parallel to M. Now see here student, we have to tell here whether L is parallel to M. In last class we had studied that for checking of parallel lines. So what I told, see here, if a line intersect two lines, okay, if a line intersect two lines, suppose if the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, the sum is 180 degree, means definitely these two lines are going to be parallel. Again second one we saw, second point, if the pair of corresponding angles are equal, at that time also we can tell that the two lines are parallel. Otherwise, if a pair of alternate interior angles are equal, okay, if a pair of alternate interior angles are equal, at that time also we can tell that the two lines are parallel. Now see here two lines are there and here line N is intersecting these two lines at two distinct points. Definitely this is the transversal. See here, if a line intersect two lines at two distinct points, at that time if the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, if it is 180 degree, we can tell that line L is parallel to line M. Now see here, 126 degree plus 44 degree is what? 126 plus 44 degree. Now see here, 126 degree plus 44 degree. 6 plus 4 is 10, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. Here we are getting 170 degree. So what we can tell here? Here line L is not parallel to line M. Okay, line L is not parallel to line M. Why? Because the interior angles on the same side of transversal is not equal to 180 degree. See here the sum of the interior angles is 170 degree we are getting, okay, but we know that if the sum of interior angle on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, definitely those two lines are parallel. We know that, we are learnt in checking for parallel lines, right? That's why what we are given the reason, line L is not parallel to line M because the interior angles on the same side of transversal is not equal to 180 degree. So in the similar way we will see one more problem. So this is the figure 1 they have given. See a third figure here. The third figure they have given. Line L and this is the line M and this is here 57 degree and here 123 degree. Now see here. Now we have to tell here line L is parallel to line M if it is possible. We have to check here whether L is parallel to M or no. We have to decide here. Okay. So we know that checking for parallel line, just I told that if a line intersect two straight lines at two distinct points, okay, if the pair of corresponding angles are equal, if the pair of corresponding angles are equal, you can tell that these two lines are parallel. Otherwise, if the pair of interior angles, if the pair of alternate interior angles are equal, at that time also we can tell these two lines are parallel. Otherwise, if the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, at that time also we can tell that line L is parallel to line M. Now we will check here, okay. I will draw, this is line L, this is line M, this is line N, okay. Here 57 degree and here 123 degree. So we will take this as angle X. Now tell me how to find the angle X here, how to find the value of X here. Okay, I took one angle as X, okay, I took here okay. Now see, I took this angle as X. Now how to find it X, students? Definitely this full angle will going to be 180 degree because these two are adjacent angle, yes or no? These two are adjacent angle. If the sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree, that is a linear pair. Now how to find out the value of X here? Angle X is equal to 180 degree minus 123 degree. So what is that? 180 degree minus 123 degree. 10 minus 3 is 7. It will become 6. Sorry, it will become 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. It is nothing but 57 degree. So this is 57 degree. This angle X we got 57 degree. Yes or no? Angle X what we got? 57 degree. Now tell me, this is 57 degree, this is 57 degree. Which these two angles are? These two angles are corresponding angles. If corresponding angles are equal, definitely what we can tell here, line L is parallel to line M. Yes or no? So what we can write here? Here corresponding angles are equal. Yes or no? The corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, L is parallel to M. Okay. So this is about the problem. Okay, and this is about your exercise 5.2. The remaining problems you have to try by yourself. Thank you.